I'll leave it on. Anyone can talk. Start a poll. Get that up here. I normally have it. I'll block my face out. Good morning, everybody. Hello, I'm yawning so much. I slept good. Except for having nightmares. Jesus Christ. I'm getting rough. Nightmares all night. Oh, whoop. I don't know why I put it on. Okay, let me leave it on. Oop. Oop. Put it back here. No. That way no one has to subscribe. I already made a Gmail account and everything else. Fucking have a Google account, so. I'm not gonna force people to subscribe. It's a little dark this morning. It's 33 degrees too. And it's almost 7 o'clock in the morning. What's weird is you can see my face at night when you can during the day. Like, I mean, it's like pre-sunrise right now. I'll be and everything, but no, you can see me better at night when I lean forward. You can see me out during the day. Alright, well, until this fixes itself, let me put it on this. There we go. It's Jesus Christ. Or until it gets a little bit brighter out here. Well, Jesus Christ in the picture, like the picture frame. I'm in the picture behind Jesus. And albeit it's just a picture of Jesus. It's a representation on how I live life. I live behind Jesus. Like, lead the way, Jesus. Follow in your footsteps, big guy. This shit ain't easy. Because I know some of y'all can read what I posted there. I'd get into, like, sanction release and, like, all this other discussion. No, I need that demilitarized zone and y'all to stop shooting each other. Because there may be a permanent ceasefire across the front lines, but no, it takes just a rogue few people to spark all that back up. Like, yeah, I start somewhere, but then it just escalates going back all the way across the front line. Like, you got everyone stop shooting. But one little mistake, someone starts shooting somewhere, and then all across the front line, it all unfolds again. That's why I got to get this done. So that way there ain't no bullets flying by anyone's head. Sorry, homie, I don't feel like getting shot in the head. I had a bunch of nightmares of that happening in my ass last night. I don't feel like getting shot in the head. I mean, I'm crazy enough to do shit to get myself shot in the head, but, like, not something I want to happen. Whew. No, I'm trying my toboggans up. Got it all the way down. Son of a bitch. A fun and exciting day, boys and girls. Well, hey, I got more phone time yesterday, so I don't gotta worry about my phone time running out. That's for sure. So that way I can make it to the end of the month and get my pay there. Now it's just getting there is the problem. We improvising and adapting over here, boys. We got no choice. Hope everyone's having a blessed morning today. Feel free to comment in the chat if you want. Like, share, subscribe. Oh. Jesus, why is no one talking? It's unusual. That scary y'all last night or something? It's getting a little bit brighter. You can almost see me. I take my hood down and shit and pull everything off. Ugh. God, I'm a bad deadhead. I can already tell. That's how my hair feels. Ugh. Nope. Need to just brush it. Ugh. Ow! Ow! Fingers are not a good brush. Good morning. Y'all are up bright and early, bushy tail. Good to see you. Hope everyone's having a blessed day today. All right, look, I don't know why you're honking in the background. We don't need that, okay? You just shut the fuck up back there, you stupid goddamn terrorist in those apartments. No, knock that shit off. You're gonna make someone uncomfortable and get them tweaking. Stop. Like, understandably tweaking. It's making me tweak. Quit. I don't even know what you're doing over there. It's creeping me out. There's 20 people in here. Okay. But no one's saying anything. Like, is my chat bugged out? I'm confused. No, chat's not bugged out. All right. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Why were you in the hospital, Naomi? And then, hey, 90s Instinct, where the fuck have you been? I ain't seen you around. Hold on, let me check your channel activity. When's the last time you've been in here? I ain't seen you here in forever. No, you're in here 10 days ago. I take that back. I'll take that back. But other than that, you know, you were in here day 1,178, and then you were in here day 1,168, and then you were in here day 1,113. Like, you were gone for, like, ever there. Yo, you okay? Like, I'm sure life's made y'all busy and stuff. I'm just curious, like, y'all doing good? You know, I'm still 6 feet above ground, Lord willing, still to hit the ground running and tackle the trials and tribulations of the day. You know, just checking up on y'all. A lot of selfishness going on these days. Everyone's only worried about themselves, but I'll try to be selfless. I hope everyone's having a blessed day today. Where's my phone at? All right. There we go. That's getting a little bit brighter out here. So I'll probably wait till like 7 o'clock to start streaming. People are telling you that I'm gay. Well, Alonzo, who are all telling you that I'm gay is the more important question. That's what I'm curious about. Who are you talking to that's talking to you about my stream? Like, Alonzo, you pulled the people that follow me. Yes, but Alonzo, in what chat room are you talking about me at? Is the question. That's what I'm curious about. You kind of let the cat out of the bag. Where in this chat room are people telling you about me? To where you're that interconnected with that many followers of mine in my stream. At work. At work. you work at? And I'm not gay, I'm bisexual, dude. I haven't had sex with anyone over a decade, but, you know, I root for Team Pussy. Team Pussy don't root for me. So, homie's gonna go find a hot hole to unload in. He works at a gay bar? Yeah, sure he does. I mean, I just think it's so interesting that so many people talk about me but claim I'm not famous or like important or influential or anything. No, I'm so damn like hardwired into your brain. You're talking to me about me at work. Like, damn, I didn't think I was that addicting. I made jokes about being a class 0 drug. That's my fault. What I do last night? Crash out? No. I mean, yeah, I crashed out in my tent and went the fuck to sleep, Danny. And chit-chatted with people. Trying to figure things out and getting tortured by other people trying to imitate they had my daughter kidnapped. And I have to take that with a grain of salt. No, I appreciate it, Alonzo. But yeah, no, seriously. It's something that people kept asking me on the stream over and over again, and it was just something I was nervous and mitigant to. Because, you know, I didn't want people to think I want to fuck them just because they're a dude. Like, no, I have no sexual interest in you. Like, you know, I really, truly, like, I don't say I can completely understand women, but I understand the, no, hey, brother, hey, friend. Like, no, I get the friend zone brother thing. Yeah, you know, it's going no further than that. At no point are we ever going to be intimate. Like, well, I appreciate it, Alonzo. And at the same time, I also admitted it because I got tired of the crazy motherfuckers that are running around. I mean, it's not going to really stop anything, you know, because people are going to be how they are. But, like, you know, those crazy motherfuckers running down the street naked in the parade saying they're going to come steal people's kids while they're a part of the LGBTQ community. It's like, no, I will fucking kill you. Like, and, you know, I'm going to hold the hands of the homophobes and I'm going to hold the hands of these people and, like, walk us down through the crazy, like... Yes, 90s instinct. I'm really bi. I'm not proud of this, okay? At no point am I, like, not proud of this and not, like, repent for it. I apologize to the Lord every day for being a homosexual. Albeit I haven't done anything, like, over the last decade and type thing. You know what I mean? It's... No, I still did it. And then, good morning, Shadow. Hell yeah, dude. Y'all might get grossed out, but no, bro. I've had my dick sucked. I've sucked dick. I've fucked people in the ass. I got fucked in the ass. The one thing I really don't do is kiss. Like, no, I don't do that. Nah. Do I get recognized on the street? Grit. From what Alonzo's telling me, yes, everyone pretty much. I'm going to tell you now. Plus, like, as much noise as I make, no, everyone on the streets know who I am. I don't care who they are. They know exactly who I am. They're like, oh, God, the crazy white boys out here. Fucking run, take cover, hide your kids, hide your wives. I was at my mom's house a few days ago. That wasn't a permanent residency. It was just like a brief stay vacation almost. Talk about bottom of the bottom. Damn. I am marked. I'm not marked that bad. We're all marked with sin, buddy. Because I hope you know, if you beat and rape a woman, that's an abominable sin, too. You'd still play Final Fantasy with me? I appreciate it. No one's going to pay for it. Or do. The only one's going to pay for my actions are me. Am I upset? It depends what you mean I'm upset about. You're talking in like short nothings, and am I willing to pay now? Sure. Just give me my daughter back. I gotta drop her off at my mom's place. Throw her right in my... You can't do that. That's not possible. Equal trade. Well, man on fire it. Equal trade. No, it's worth it. Trust me, bro, you have no value in holding that kid. It's a child. They don't know shit. Homie, I'm over here running the world, damn near. At least the United States of America. And being influential in the world. Like, trust me, I got a lot more value than my own kid. Albeit she's valuable, but she's not even an adult yet. She's not even lived her childhood. She needs to have a childhood. Grow up free. Get a good education. All that good stuff. Well, I don't see Lonzo saying they have a crush on me. Why the fuck I don't have a job, bro? Like, everywhere I work, they cross-contaminate food. Hold it past this food whole time. It's past its expiration date. Yeah. So I have I'm actually marked there from, like, employment. No one wants to hire me. No one wants to hire Gordon Ramsay or John Taffer at their restaurant. No, they want to be focusing on work that is on my monetized YouTube, and then really trying to handle stuff in the political sphere and spectrum more than I have. Trying to get my foot in the door a little bit better there. This Russia-Ukraine ceasefire is going to be really, really difficult because I'm flying blind on... I see where Russia's still sit on some things and still trying to work around that and find a compromise somewhere. But, like, I'm flying a lot more blind versus being an act, like, you know, getting briefed. Well, I'm not one of those crazy ones where I'm going to sit there and believe that I am a woman. I don't even give a fuck if I did look like a Scarlett Johansson, like trans female. I'm never going to claim to be a woman. I'm a dude, dog. I got a dick and balls between my legs. Honest to God, I'd be sitting there smiling at you, laughing if you came up to me at the bar. Like, if I literally was like a very passable trans female and everything, you know, had the whole operation, tits and everything, all that, and you came up to me and started talking to me at the bar, like, no, I'd start laughing and smiling at you. And it's like, homie, I'm a trap. Where is she? Be quiet now? I don't know. She's wherever her mother took her off to, and then wherever you killed her mother. 90s Instinct. I'm in my A-frame tarp shelter still, but I got a tent recently. So I'm in a tent in my A-frame tarp shelter. No. Dude, I shower, like, weekly. Well, I wouldn't say weekly, but enough. I shower more than you do, I'm sure. Trust me. Y'all stink. And I don't mean, oh, that cologne or that deodorant smells good. No, motherfucker, you have a job in a house. Alright, anyways, let me just ban them. Because they're just going to derail this whole stream and, like, get me pissed off. And then, yeah, I'll lose sight of everything. Shadow, it's 33 degrees right now. Albeit, like, you know, in, like, the true essence of winter, that's summer vacation, because, you know, it gets down to the tens and, like, negatives and shit. Here occasionally sometimes. It can get down to single digits here. You know, we're not a consistent 100% negative area, but it gets cold. Why would, oh no, I ain't gonna get mad, Jerry. How'd I become homeless? The way station in my area was closed for nearly a year, right? Well, I make a Facebook post about it being closed. Well, I go to check the way station the next morning. Guess what? It's open. Well, I'm driving down the road and the wheels on my car start wobbling as I'm going down the highway. I pull over. Unfortunately, I happened to pull over behind a state trooper. I was about 50 meters away from him when I pulled up behind him. I get out of my car and chilling on the median because my car was like, there was like death wobbles, damn near. And I was freaking out about that. And then the state trooper gets out of his car wondering what I'm doing. And I'm over here. I got mad at that. And it's like, homie, I don't know what you're doing, but you rip up that ticket and get your ass to the goddamn way station. I didn't say GD, but I was like, you rip up that ticket and, you know, go to the way station. Yeah, I hate the cringe Satanists. But like, that happened, long story short, 3 days go by, I get arrested for resisting delay when I'm going back to pick up my mother at the hospital, who was getting discharged for a 4.9 out of 5 aneurysm. And I was taking care of her, paying all the bills, working 16, 20-hour days at Uber. Albeit you can only drive for 12, but with food time, bathroom breaks, fuel, and like in between deliveries, no, it's about a 16, 20-hour day. I could leave at 11 o'clock in the morning. I would either just be coming home at 7. I don't care if I was 3 hours out or like 2 hours out where the work took me. If my mom needed something like dinner, cigarettes, whatever, I'd have to drive all the way back to do that for her. And then I had other family like move in with her kind of a little bit to allegedly help her. No, it turns out I'm not only having to help my mom, I'm having to help those family members as well. But when I got arrested, my mom got sent up Schitt's Creek for, you know, because I was paying all the bills. And she's like, what am I going to do? I was like, I don't know. Maybe I can get bail and bond and get the fuck out and get back to work and it'll be fine. And I'll work this out later, you know, but it didn't play out that way. So she got sent up Schitt's Creek. And she wasn't too happy about that. And then at all the places I've worked, like I've established that I am a good employee, like a John Taffer, Gordon Ramsay type thing. I don't like cross-contamination. I like my food being within its hold time. Meaning if I go to McDonald's, no, that quarter pounder or that Whopper, if I go to Burger King, has not been sitting in that whole tray for 8 hours and it's a dry hockey puck that needs to go. Like, and then people giving food away by its after its expiration date. Right now, yeah, I'm working on my monetized YouTube. I'm a monetized YouTuber. I got 16,000 subscribers, nearly 300,000 people coming back to view me every month, and then nearly 3 million clicks in a year. And like Lord willing, it keeps ever growing. I've kind of hit a wall because like with Alonzo there, where there's a lot of people talking about me, it's, you know, that's becoming an issue. Because, you know, when I sit here and get loud and irate and everything, I can get 500 people in here pretty fast. And other than that, it's getting into like a political advisory role think tank area somewhere. No, that's if I got in a relationship, Deadpool. And then how my money was going and the donations, how they were coming in, was going great. Yeah, I would already have a place by now. But all the times I got banned in those 2 weeks, no. That shit ate away at my money because I wasn't getting donations anymore, like monetization. Electric, I don't really care if you say a prayer for me, man. You have the free will to pray for whatever you want to pray for, dog. I mean, I appreciate it. Just hopefully it ain't something evil. I do a little bit of gaming streams, 90 Instinct. But like I don't play video games like I did back in the day type thing. Albeit, sometimes I can play it for a little bit that day. But oh, you're fine, Deadpool. And then the other part was that is if I'd have gotten a relationship with somebody, but I think I mentioned that, but I do games. Now, if I had a house and everything, a better internet connection, no, I could be streaming a shit ton of games. No, I'd be like, this is the game I was talking about here, this one here, that one there. But yeah, I don't really play video games. I got all my video gaming days really out when I was a kid. And I like all my professional gaming days as a kid. Oh, they arrested me for obstruct resist delay. Hell no, Jerry. That's the reason I get in the food industry, whether I'm homeless or not, bro. Free food. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm your manager, like, no, look, albeit there's 4 quarter pounder patties in that thing, or like 4 Whoppers in that little tray that's in that heat rack. Technically, it's past this whole time, right? And you got to throw it out. Hey, put it in inventory. How many missing? Make less tomorrow, or at least on this day again, type thing. Less, and like, I don't care what you do with it. I don't care if you eat it. I don't care if you take it home, give it to your dog, your kids. Because other than that, it's going in the fucking trash anyways. Like, shh. I didn't say that. But at the same time, I did. Like, if I was your manager, like, no. I could give a shit. I just wouldn't want people purposely making extra food just to take it home. Like, that'd be a waste of product. But, an accidental thought for, like, a rush you thought was going to be there that's not there according to previous inventory and sales days. Like, no. It's fully understandable. Like, no. Don't throw it in the trash. Eat it. There's starving people in the world. Don't let that shit go to waste. And that'll help you save money at the house, on your groceries. Like, instead of going home and making that steak tonight, no, you can let it marinate for an extra day. I don't know, that's my viewpoint. Because some people are very anal retentive about it and be like, no, throw it away. It's like, no, I'm going to fucking eat it. I work here. They don't pay me enough. But no, that's exactly why I get in the food industry. Well, yeah, 90s instinct. I ain't trying to squander it, but like, my heart's pushing more to the political world more than anything. And albeit I'm not saying Jesus Christ ain't with a lot of politicians or anything like that, but I feel like I'd be a very rejuvenating fresh air, like a very rejuvenating fresh air in there. Contrary to popular belief in my crash outs and everything, no, if I can find people to work with that we can discuss diplomatically, like legislation in America to better America and the American people and move it forward in the right direction, I'm all for that shit, and we'll be all up on that shit like a fly on shit. Like, I'm telling you, bro, I can't get enough of it. Plus the benefits and like the finances I do get from that are like more or less where I'm doing that. Like, it turns into more like family security and everything else for myself. It's more than one reason why I'm trying to do it, with all the benefits that come along with possibly being a government employee. I'm really pushing on that one. Like, trust me, I like being a professional gamer. I mean, I want to do that, sure, but like, there's so many of them. Like, I want to do something different and unique outside of myself. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I've had a lot of family in the military. I've had no family in the government on the inside. They've been on the inside of the military area, but not up where the politicians are. Albeit they may have been there at some point in their service. On a security detail for all I know, the fuck if I know. I mean, I don't want them to tell me, but same time, like, it's only one reason why if I did join the military, I'm going to the Army. Because no one in my family went to the Army. They all went Marines and the Navy. And a few went to the Air Force. That's it. Have I been drinking? No, Abster. I haven't drank a drop of alcohol in 2 days now. Well, going on 2 days. Why am I talking so much? I'll talk a lot, Abster. Why are you being mean to me? What the hell did I do to you? And I'm talking a lot because I have a very engaging chat with a lot of people talking to me right now. And yeah, Papa got a new brand. What's up, Hunter Biden? Welcome back. And yes, I do put America first. Papa's got a brand new bag of crack. I ain't seen you in here forever. I was talking about you like a couple weeks ago. I ain't gonna lie. And then, hey, Jelly Beanie, how you doing? Yeah, someone started talking about crack, and I was like, nah, Papa's got a brand new bag of crack, ain't in here yet. Or someone's asking me about crack, and I was like, I don't know, you're going to have to ask. Papa's got a brand new bag of crack. I can talk to you about weed, and even then, I can only tell you so much about weed. Because I don't even smoke it anymore. Does he now have a fear of laptops? Glad you could stop by. Well, I'm glad you did stop by. I appreciate it. It's hilarious. Along with everyone else tuned in here, I hope y'all are having a blessed day. Thanks for tuning in. Comment down below. Like, share, subscribe. No pressure. But I greatly appreciate the support. Oh, it's very complicated, long story. Tyler Spiegel. A lot of doing the right thing, and all while doing the right thing, making piss poor decisions at the same time. More or less what led me up out here, but I'm slowly but surely getting my way out of this, so I'm not too worried about it. I mean, if you want a brief, explanation, I don't know where the 3 dots are anymore on the screen since the update, but if you click on my profile picture and go to the description of the video, there's a brief explanation and basic Q&A and everything. Because I don't want to keep repeating, I'm in North Carolina, Alamance County, I got arrested for resistant truck delay in 2022, it's a cold out at the way station was closed in my area for a year. And I made a Facebook post about it being closed, and it opens up the next day. And that's why I tell the cop to go do their job. It's annoying having to repeat that 500,000 times every stream. I feel like an answering machine. Am I part Jewish? 90s. I gotta get more money and get me a Torah, and I'm gonna read a Torah and pretty much become Jewish. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. I don't know, Deadpool. She ain't texting me back. We had a falling out there one night, and she trespassed me for where she at. She ain't talked to me since. So, and she ain't read any of the messages I sent her so far. So, all I know is she sees my number, my name there, and goes, I ain't clicking on that. Fuck you. Oh, poor thunder. No one even saw that thunder. Block being deleted. Yeah, my mom's still alive. My dad's dead. Yeah, my mom's gonna be fine. Just say okay, Lord willing. Trust me, if she wasn't, I would already been notified by the police and my brothers. Albeit we don't talk to each other. Hey, country boy. No, I would have definitely been notified by now. Plus, I kind of am in the area where she works at anyways, and one of her coworkers would have told me, been like, yo, where the fuck's your mom? Like, what the fuck's going on type thing. So, yeah, she's okay. She's just pissed off at me. That's all it is. That's how it usually goes. So, just simple misunderstanding that leads to unbridled rage or unbridled rage. Like, I'm a pretty patient person. Don't get me wrong. Like, you could tell me no or something in a direction you want to go, kind of, and I'll try to work around it. I'm a very flexible guy, so to speak. I'm not too bendy, but in the essence of working with people, no, I'm very flexible. Oh no, you're good, Deadpool. You're fine. I'm not tripping about it. Yeah, I'm in the United States of America, man. Yeah, I was banned November 6th to the 20th, and then I shaved. So when y'all go scrolling through, you're probably like, well, who's that guy? Wearing Oliver Twist glove? Yeah, they ain't all busted all the way through. Yeah, I love it when I love the little fingerless hobo gloves, though. Hell no, I ain't no fucking Canadian. Nothing against Canada, sorry. My bad. That sounded bad. I ain't no Canadian. I'm an American. I'm in North Carolina, Alamance County. Yes, I believe Jesus Christ unless we're from a sacred Bible. You what? You want some more? What do you mean, lucky me? Hey, I ain't an Israeli light. I don't win all the way yet. Hey, I'm an American. Sure, I won the battle. I don't win the war. Long story short. Yeah, there's nothing wrong being Canadian. I'm just making a joke. But no, I ain't Canadian. Trust me, a shit ton of people in my stream are from Canada. They're from Canada, Michigan, and Wilmington. Other than that, the other 25% are just somewhere in the international community or America. Well, I appreciate that headlocked gaming. And then 90s for the game stream and stuff, because that guy's username is making me think about what we were talking about earlier. I don't know what I would stream because being a professional gamer or monetized YouTuber as a game streamer is a very saturated market. Albeit I feel I have the personality and entertainment abilities to succeed. It's just a very saturated market. And then I gotta be stuck playing that one fucking game 24/7. Homie, if I lock into politics, that's gonna be something different all the time. There's always a new problem somewhere. It's fucked there because people don't care about it enough to do anything there. Trudeau watching? I don't care if Trudeau's watching. Trudeau needs to leave Katy Perry alone though, man. And then Miley Cyrus getting married. I lost all my wives. Bro, when I was a kid, I used to make jokes. I was going to marry Taylor Swift, Katy Perry, and Miley Cyrus. No, they all trifling hussies. They all left me. This is why I went gay. They all left me. I'm kidding. I don't want to blame them for that. I look Canadian? No, bro. I'm American, bro. I'm an ordinary Canadian in your book. Okay, fine, I'll take it. I need to go up there and visit another Matthew Golding, though. That's a Canadian ballet dancer. Go ahead and be honest with you. There's another one of me up there. They don't have the same middle name as me, but... No, I know there's one in Canada. I gotta go find him and be like, hey, you gotta be on my live stream. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna talk about, and if you've seen any of my content, you may be afraid I'm gonna bite your head off. But no. I tried to float, but no, she over there trying to go get married to somebody else. Well, I meant to say bisexual. I didn't mean to say gay. Yeah, crack is whack. And then, hey, Kevin. Fair enough, Deadpool. I want to check out their lakes and shit. That looks pretty. And then when I saw some videos on like where Emmanuel Macron over in China and the dam they were visiting, oh my god, that shit was gorgeous. I mean, that shit was blue. I mean, like blue. I was just like, oh damn. Go rob a bank? Yeah, I'll go get far after robbing a bank. When I like actively like kind of try to work with the government, I'm not too like directly connected to them for their safety and my safety, but at the same time, yeah, I'm gonna go far. Yeah, no, they tolerate a lot of my dumb shit. Robbing a bank's not one of them. Not gonna be one of them. Lord willing, Maddox. I'm 6 feet above ground still, Lord willing, so that, like, and I'm able to tackle or hit the ground running to tackle the trials and tribulations of the day type thing. You know what I mean? So. Yes, 90s instinct. I'm gonna be honest with you. I imagine myself over there on the podium type thing. Like, look, I'm not a camera whore thing, but in the essence of how I gotta talk to y'all and like, translate like political agendas and being transparent to the American people, let alone the international community. No, yes, and like meeting people at their like, their White House equivalents, so to speak. I'm just 32. I technically can't be president. I still got 3 more years of learning to do. I really like the age to be president at 35, to be honest with you. And even then, at 35, I've still got a shit ton of more knowledge to learn. Like, it's not like I know everything. Cornelia, I don't like labeling myself to a branch in a sense. Like, albeit I said I'm going to be Jewish just because, like, if anywhere I had to label myself, it'd have to be Jewish. But albeit I've never read the Torah from cover to cover. I've only read the Christian Bible version from cover to cover. So I can't authentically claim to be Jewish. I do believe in God, Jesus Christ, Western Most Sacred Bible. And the only reason I'm labeling Jew is because when you read into Revelations and you get to the synagogues, when Jesus, returns, he goes up to one of those synagogues and pulls them out and makes them bow before all the true Jews. So that kind of like narrowed it down for me on what I need to be. No, I don't play hockey. Yeah, James, there's a lot of ways to make money. And I mean, yeah, but 90s, like, as other streamers would say, I'm the freaking walking encyclopedia of video games, damn near, dude. And like, when I hear myself list off all the games I played, a lot of those games I beat from beginning to end and like wasted hundreds of hours on. I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, black band, this person. Yeah, flowed, but you see some things how I speak and stuff. I already know the means will be coming with that fucking speak, like because how I say my S's and shit, it'll make my bottom lip will pull off that way. Because like when I was young, I had two, like, obviously a lot of my teeth are all gone, but your 2 front teeth here, I had 2 front teeth behind my 2 front teeth, and it really fucked with how I pronunciated S's. So, that's why it does that. I mean, they, like, when I was in elementary school, they even put me in like a speech class to try to like fix it, but it never worked. President of America. Why would I want to be the president of Canada? Fair enough, Deadpool. Either still though, I'd like to visit Alaska too. Alaska's a very beautiful state. Oh yeah, I have a P.O. box. That's not a bad idea. Cornelia. Oh, hey, Shazam, how you doing? Morning to you. I don't know, if you're truly in Russia, though, it's like what? It's morning still? You're like 8 hours ahead, aren't you? I thought you're 8 or 12. It's like the afternoon there for you, ain't it? Matt can't cast any essence spells. What do you mean? Wait, what? I'm confused. I missed the joke. Morning, Brandon. What did I miss? You're in San Diego? I got you. I got you, Cornelia. 12 hours? Yeah, okay. Final Fantasy, dude. Essence. Which Final Fantasy version you playing that has Essence, dog? The only Final Fantasies I ever played was 7, 9, and 13. Lord willing, Brandon, you too. I hope you have a blessed day as well. Albeit, I know it looks like I'm begging with that up there, but like that's the direct way to get money to me. If you donate to that, YouTube's going to take 30% away, and I don't get it till the end of the month. 14, Realm Reborn. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I never played 14 or 15. I had a chance to play, I want to say 11 and 12, which was like with Riku, Luna, and Lilu. I don't think it was Lilith, but I knew it was close to Lilith. For a double-double. Okay, papas. Why don't I do a construction job? Bro, I'm a monetized YouTuber that's trying to move in the political world. I don't know why people keep trying to for me to go backwards in life. Plus, I've done a shit ton of construction growing up as a kid with a family. Like, no, I'm good. I got you, Deadpool. Well, hopefully it's just a remaster almost, because the remake for Final Fantasy VII, absolute dog shit. How the fuck do you remake Final Fantasy VII and not have Diamond, Emerald, Ruby, or Sapphire weapon in there? How the fuck do you remake that game and not have those characters in there? Like, I am so mad about that. Oh, I appreciate the dollar donation. Thank you. Why do I love Canada so much? Who are you talking to? I'm out to ban this troll. I'm getting tired of these people. Like, bro, look, East, you're banned already, but look, homie, you have a job out of pity, and look, you're about to get me really pissed off. Because no, homie, if I sit there and go to your restaurant and watch you cross-contaminate food in front of me, like, no, homie, I can literally call the cops, have them go look at the camera, and have you arrested for willful food tampering. You'll be in prison for 2 years. Okay? So I would please enjoy your brokey, idiotic mentality and just go enjoy your life in the delusion you can. Okay? And stop trying to hold me back because you think you're better than me or could do this better than me. Okay? I'm quite tired of it. Even if I was in construction, no, there'd be violations that I'm witnessing. No, buddy, I go by the book and by the rules. I don't go by, I've been here for 20 years. No, I go by the book and the rules. So that way I got no one barking up my ass for like a lawsuit or trying to sue me or get me arrested. No, I go by the book and the rules. Yes, there's a lot of people holding me back. Yeah, okay, that's why Alonzo's coming in, albeit they're not in the stream anymore. He's coming in here telling me, why are people asking me or telling me you're gay and all this? My bigger question is, why are people going up to you and talking to me about you anyways? I mean, like, damn, y'all must be really infatuated with me. So in love with me in the fact that you talk behind my back about me on, like, off stream. I mean, can't even tell me to my face. Fair enough, super soup dog. Fair enough. I try not to, Jonko. Or Janak. I try not to. Or Janaki, excuse me. Let me actually pronounce that right. No, I don't think so. Final Fantasy is a Japanese game. I want to say. I'm worth $2.4 million? When the fuck did that happen, Janaki? Bro, I'm missing a shit ton of money. Last time I checked, I only got like $30 to my name. And then I'm like $78 in the hole to Cash App right now. Like, no. Where the fuck do I have 2.4 million at? Yeah, Cornelia, I can go to the library during the day. Fair enough. I see what you're saying. Yeah, but I'd rather buy it and have it and carry it around with me. Albeit I'd have to put it like in a lot better container because my Bible I have has been getting torn to shreds and it's killing me on the inside. Every time I look at it, it's just like, oh, no, please. I've done lawn work. I just don't have a mower. Jeans go ahead. America is a business, not a family, sir. Yeah, but, sure, agreed. But at the end of the day, you still have family. It's a family business. Is how I'd say it. It's literally my name, Matthew Golding, without the and a 9-3 at the end of it. You must be on an iPhone. Like MATTHEWGOLDING 9-3 for the PayPal one. The trolls win some days. I'll be over here crashing out, just lashing out on people. And I feel sorry if they actually tuned in too. I'm over here lashing out on them. They just tuned into my stream and they're like, wow, that guy hates me. Okay, well, fuck him too. It's like, I didn't even do shit to this guy. Bad guy. He's just yelling about me. It's like, good to know he watches my content, but it looks like he hates me. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, he's over here threatening to kill. Oh, okay, yeah, that guy's insane. Like, no, I'm good. Yeah, the trolls do get to me sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I do my best to ignore them, though. I really do. But before I forget, I appreciate everyone that's tuning in. I hope y'all are having a blessed day. Feel free to comment down below. Like, share, subscribe. No pressure, but I greatly appreciate the support. Ugh. Yeah, 90s instinct, but like at the end of the day, what if you say something that the AI algorithm is assumed as a troll thing and then you're banned from YouTube forever? You know what I mean? It's a double-edged sword. Yeah, it's good to get rid of people, but like you can get rid of people that did nothing wrong at the same time. Lord willing, Cornelia. I stream every day. I'll be streaming for a little bit. I'm going to end the stream like when my battery gets a little low. Charge it up on the battery pack. I'll probably hit the buses, charge my phone back up, get some lunch, and depending on where I eat and if they got music playing in the background, I'll stream when I get lunch. But like, I probably got another like hour of streaming or hour and a half maybe. Yes, I always stream 24/7, man. I don't stop. Like Mr. Beast, just pumping out content. Can't help it. Albeit it's limited to just me chilling in my camp or like walking around or something or eating lunch. I can play a video game, but like I gotta add more moderators again before I'd like go play a video game so no one goes in there saying some shit they ain't supposed to be. And then guns. That Netflix bought Warner Bros. Oh god, that's gonna be interesting. Well, they have Animaniacs on there and like shit. Well, I forgot what else Warner Brothers did. Damn, it's been a while. God, it's been a little too long. I want to say that's where the fucking Two Crow Spies were on too. I forgot the name of that one. There was like Two Crow Spies. I want to say that's a Warner Brothers thing as well, if I remember correctly. I want to say they were crows. They look like crows. But 90s, I begun to realize that. Honestly, God, I really think I thought I was a kid. Really, that wasn't Google. That's why the settings auto changed like that. At no point do I think the Google administration was like, yeah, he's a kid. Like, no. I want to say AI does some shit for them in the shadows, so to speak. Because Google has my tax information, my ID, and social security number. They damn well know who I am. You know, they're not going to sit here and pay out money to me with this. Like, no, they would get in trouble. So, like, I really feel like AI was like, no, you look like a kid. I can't tell you're an adult anymore. Because, you know, I had my big ass beard and I took it away. And then I've been banned for dumb shit. Like, that has in the timestamp reference. I wasn't even doing what they were referencing me doing in the timestamp. It really feels like AI doing it a little bit. 93. Super Soup Dog. You had everything else right. It's just 9-3. I'm getting it all on there. You can't really see my fingers. Hold on. 9-3. Hey dude, how's it goes, Jack? It goes. They bought Warner Bros. For $2.7 billion. Holy fucking shit. Jesus Christ. Go buy that squishy tonight. I ain't go buy no squishy. It's like I ain't getting arrested for prostitution. Wittily. Lord willing, I'll be fine. I've been out here for nearly 3 years and nothing's really bothering me, so. It's a lot of damn money, man. $2.7 billion. I'd be happy to see that in my bank account. I'd be way. Hey, and Soup, I'm not gonna put my email onto the stream. No, that's too much of a personal identification tag. A little bit. You having to grasp in the dark, and I mean, albeit, dude, some people can see it when they hack, but like, you know, I'm not putting that out in the open. Like, nah. That suicide. What suicide? Fucking show it. Huh? When I get more money, hey, talking about. Oh, yeah, Lloyd. I appreciate that $25.56. Wait, it's $25.56 donation. Super Soup Dog. I don't want to say your real name on the stream, but yeah, I appreciate that. Unless you're comfortable with it, I'm not gonna say your real name on the stream, but yeah, thanks, Super Soup Dog. Morning, Kevin. When I first started streaming, I used to always, because people were like, "Oh, you're a trooper, and how do you keep going and all this?" It's like, well, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. You know what I mean? It can either be or I said a little bit more to it, but I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to give it away too much. Scalping what? You talking about a computer? Bro, I'm a little lost on that one. What is that? Are you talking about buses? Well, actually, life gives you lemons, make lemonade. You can either make that sugary, you make your life sugary or sweet, or be bitter as a lemon. What is this? You talking about that South Park shit where Jesus Christ is even like, what's that? This is wrong. Like, because the girl over there pulls the little boo-boo out and starts like he's drinking his blood, and you see it turns to Jesus, and Jesus is like, what the hell is that? Or I mean, what was that? Excuse me. No, this is wrong. Like, I really don't like stuff that imitates idolatry of the Lord, but that one kind of tickled me. I could just hear Jesus saying the same thing almost. I don't want to be covetous and say that's what he's really going to say, but at the same time, what was that? Like, no, that's wrong. Like, and I don't mean to laugh. Dude, it's a literal South Park skit. Go watch it. Like, no bullshit. It's like when it popped in my algorithm, I was like, okay, let me watch it. And then, like, fortunately, I started dying laughing. Way back, Matt. I'm in North Carolina, Alamance County. I'm in that region. I won't actively dox myself that far. No, I'm in North Carolina, Lloyd. In Alamance County. Been here my whole life, like born and raised, everything else. Graduated in 2012. Like, no, not up north, down south. I'm below the Mason-Dixon line, so I'm technically the South. I bet. I gotta go find one of those heat vents and just go lay on it. Albeit it's gonna be uncomfortable laying on a grate, but hey. You wanna die tonight or not? Like, you know what I mean? Woods. And dig me a Dakota fire pit and just curl around it. In the fetal position, right there, and just stoke it all night. Yeah, Super Soup Dog. I was doing pretty good there to a point where I was getting close to getting the hell out of homelessness, but getting banned back to back kind of really hurt my finances and put me down to square one again. Because, I have to go through like 2 months of getting phone time, which is about $50. And then the last time I had to renew my phone time, the time card I did get, when I scratched the code off, it scratched the entire code off. There was like, I couldn't, and you can't refund it. So I literally had to drop like $96 just to get phone time last month, which hurt me more than anything. Can I send you $10, bro? I'm in debt right now, technically, to Cash App. Like, I got when the 12th comes around, I got to pay him like $20 back. In reality, I got to pay him $75 back, or 78, but they got it out in incremental payments. It's like, bro, I'm that broke. And it's not the end of the month yet, so I don't have like the few little, like the little bit of money that I did have donated to me and to YouTube yet. Homie, okay, look, I, go make a GoFundMe. You sent me $50 last month. Well, that $50 last month got spent with it by the end of the week. You know, even eating like $10 a day is still $70 a week, which is $280 at the end of the month. And it's not counting fucking phone time and everything else. Bro, I'm not going up to Chicago. I go into Chicago, I'm not leaving Chicago. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. What do I eat? I mainly have to eat out fast food shit, cheap shit. And I typically eat once a day. You know, this day, you know, you're putting to $30 that day on food if you get breakfast, lunch, and dinner eating out. And I can't have a fire within city limits, so I really can't make shit out here like I'd want to. And then at the end of the day, I don't want to attract wildlife to my camp, and I don't want to be carrying like a fucking iron skillet with all the extra weight I got as well. I'll be running around out here looking like a PUBG character. Yes, I'm in. I don't know if you're a new viewer or not, but I'm still in an A-frame tarp shelter. You know, that's above me still, but you know, I got a tenant inside here as well. The circumstances are kind of just that bad to an extent. Andrew, be honest with you. Through like personal damage I did to myself and everything else, like my own brain, through like piss poor decisions I made, in like the political devotion I have to things, and like really committed to a lot. Like I've been sacrificing shit for years now, like to move us in the right direction. Like this. Look, I'm not saying I'd like to have a Ukrainian-Russian ceasefire within the next 6 months, or at least before the new year. Like I'd like to rush it before the new year, but realistically, looking at it, it might not be within the next 6 months to at least a year. But this one's been a headache. It's going to be really complicated. Like, I'm not going to disagree with that at all. I appreciate that, Soup. Find the loot. Nah, Dave from D-Block. No, I just have Cash App, PayPal, and then the YouTube monetization thing. Lord Will and Lloyd, they are slowly but surely turning around. It's just getting through all the cancel culture, gaslighting trolls more than anything, and like fighting through that. There have been many times where it's like, bro, I don't want to go on this stream and get tortured, but it's like, bro, I chose for this to be my job. Like, you know, you made your bed, lay in it, you dumbass. You know what I mean? That campaign money, you damn right I want that campaign money. I want that senator paycheck or whatever fucking political advisor paycheck is, a think tank paycheck. It ain't a bad paycheck, I'll be honest with you. For what? Just sitting in here thinking shit up all day, getting $50,000 to $80,000? Sure, say less, brother. Where do I sign? Just let me see what I can and can't do in the fine print. And shit, that's being nice and not saying I get pay raises, you know, low ball in there. No, it ain't too bad. It's like, oh shit. Like, trust me, my dad, like, I know somebody who used to make $50,000. No, I lived relatively comfortable while he was raising a family of 3 But counting them, it'd be my mom and my dad, it'd make it 5. But am I sober? Yes, Dave. I'm sober. I don't do hardcore drugs. Hell, I haven't even drank alcohol. And then, I smoke cigarettes. Like, I'm kind of taking a break from alcohol again. I don't really have an addictive personality other than just cigarettes, apparently. From what I can see. It's just these fucking things. I'll be honest with you. The other shit, I can quit cold turkey. These fuckers, bro, I should have kept going where I was from yesterday. The fact that I went, 3 hours without one, should have said, fuck it, I don't need one. And kept going and moving forward. And then I wouldn't be having this problem. Slip and fall inside a store? No, I'd rather have campaign money. You're talking about hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars donated to your campaign. Like, I don't even know how the fuck I'm going to spend all that on my campaign and waste that all. I'm going to have to, go to a state and just be like, hey, here's, $10 million to, a charity for your infrastructure. Like, you're welcome. Like, homie, I'm walking around with $1 billion now. You know what I mean? Like, I got money to blow a little bit. Just buying some of this ad space I know is going to get a little expensive. Final Fantasy Tactics was okay. I'm more of a League of Legends nerd. 90s instinct. I want my League of Legends to go back to normal where I can actually play and stream for 8 hours and not reload in for 8 hours. When I first started streaming League of Legends, it was, I could play for 8 hours. It'd be about 7 hours of content. You'd have about, an hour of loading screens. But now if I'm playing League of Legends, no, it's 7 hours of loading screens, 1 hour of playtime. Yes. Black Myth. The beard's gone, brother. It had to go. It had to go. I almost want to fucking start singing some Ed Sheeran. It's time. Like, no, the beard had to go. In my exact city, no. And then the homeless shelters here, as soon as winter hits, they get slam packed full and there's no openings. Good luck. Shut up, retard. Wow, that was filtered out by YouTube. Anyways, Block Band deleted that guy. But I do like Final Fantasy Tactics, though. I think it's a cool game, personally. Especially when you start running into the Lucavies. I remember when I first ran into the first one, it was like, oh shit, what is this? This is too early in the game. I was not ready for this. Especially when you run into the first one, it's like, oh shit, this is way too early in the game. That motherfucker starts putting you to sleep and stone and fear, or not feared, but asleep. I think it's sleep and poison. I forgot what it all did. But that's when the priest turns into the one that has the stitched up stomach. And then if you do not level up before you get to War Grief, homie, no, you've hard locked yourself. If you don't you try to rush that game, you're screwed. I know some people probably can speed run it and know exact points where they can stand and all that, and beat it at level 1. But no, and even then that's going to be almost impossible. No, the Cthulhu looking dudes. I want to say one does kind of look like Cthulhu, but yeah. They look like the zodiac signs. More than anything. Some of them do. I don't know how they get a fat, bald-headed, beast with an open belly there. I forgot which one that was for. Because that one goes off the zodiac signs. Technically. And the Lucavi stones. Oh no, and no, the Cthulhu things that like even no, those are like little octopus wizards thing. They more confuse you and make you go berserk. They're either like purple or like they're in like a red robe or they're in a tan robe. If I think we're thinking about the same thing, the Lucavies is like Wargreave turns into that ram, and then like you got the other one turns into like the dragon, and like the other one that turns into pretty much what looks like a mutalisk, like a different like a reworked mutalisk. Well, I appreciate that, Laura. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day as well. Thanks for tuning in. Arch nemesis. James Wayne, how am I your arch nemesis? Last time I checked, I really don't have an arch nemesis. Using betting apps is free money. Like, bro, I don't gamble, though. Oh. Gambling's wrong. Jesus is going to come in and flip that table. And you're going to sit there and wonder why you didn't win the lottery. Yes, you put this amount of money into it. You still ain't won. Yeah, because Jesus don't condone gambling. Laura, my name's in the title of the video. My name's Matthew Neville Golding. You might have clicked on the video too soon, so you didn't see it, but yeah. I'm in North Carolina, Alamance County. I turned 32 in October. You put $5 and made $375. Well, congratulations there, Dave. I don't gamble. Just continue to grow my monetized stream and working on politics and yeah. Yeah, I got that a lot. 90s instinct in elementary school. But hey, I'm not going to complain about it now, though. I wouldn't care. He's part of like the Europe military or, UK military. And then, he's an underwear model now. So hell yeah. You can confuse me for Neville Longbottom, yeah. Sure, there's a lot of attractive women that think he's sexy. Yeah, confuse me for him. Go ahead. Picture me in tidy whities, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. Miss Kiff. Yeah, it's been rough right now since I've been unbanned. This last when I got unbanned November 20th, after I was banned November 6th. It's gotten really, really, really iffy. I'm going to be honest with you. It's gotten a lot more difficult. And then with somebody that first came in my stream, when I first started streaming, it's telling me people are coming up to them, telling them I'm gay, clearly indicates to me there's a lot of verbal talk about me off stream and a lot of shit behind my back. So, it's kind of doing good and bad all at the same time. Like, albeit, I'm still getting the publicity and everything, but there's a false narrative behind it. No, I just really all I use is YouTube right now, Miss K. Or Miss Kiff. I just use YouTube and I was banned because I made a post praying to God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, One Sacred Bible to punish YouTube, X, Google, Facebook, like the CEOs, their families, their friends' families, like their associates, their pets, with war, death, famine, pestilence, and natural disasters and wild animal attacks until they cease and desist their evil ways. And I get my daughter returned back to me that I didn't know I had. And the Jeffrey Epstein followers. In Jesus Christ's name I pray, amen. I got banned for that. And the only reason I got banned is because they hit home. Well, I mean, agreed, incarnate, but no, that's why I got banned, though, Esco. Yes, 90s Instinct. And when I got banned in October, it was for pretty much the same prayer, but I was praying it on the Donald Trump administration. and Donald Trump and all that. That's why I got banned in October, because it was the same. It was the same kind of prayer, but just for targeting different people. But yeah, that's what I got banned for. I don't have religious freedom, apparently. Or and the only reason I got banned is because someone did die, honestly. That's the only reason I got banned. Other than that, they would have looked at it, pointed at it, and laughed. No, at a certain point, they made a bigger piss poor decision and decided to go make it worse. I appreciate that, Sam. I've also done the same thing and prayed that on the United States of America and those they've corrupted. But I had a natural disasters on that one. Well, you got to recognize, though, incarnate, it is an abominable sin. I'm not saying you can't be forgiven for it, but it's a serious one, just like beating and raping a woman. You can't do that either. Those are abominable sins just as much. Autistic opinion. Oh, that's hilarious, Esco. That's hilarious. Well, I'm not autistic, buddy. Hey, from North Carolina, Barry. Forget about that campaign money, then. What do you mean, 90s instinct? No, I think that shit would be the funniest thing in the world, having a gay president, bro, and then going to these people who are, like, very very homophobic, and just being like, hey, buddy. Yeah, I jerked my husband off with his hand before I met you. Wouldn't even have to say that, bro. That's probably what they're thinking. Bro. Just to fuck with people a little bit. Because I was dissing Trump. No, Trump's a terrible president, bro. We're still missing he killed our special forces unit before we got al-Baghdadi. Again, I'm one of these days I'll go back to screencast streaming. I'll just have the chat off and I'll just play that raid footage all day and slow it down and zoom in on that footage and just have it there all day, stuck on that. Like, homie, no, we never got him. That dog suffered electrical damage, all right. Electrical damage from the aircraft that dropped that bomb on it. That electrical that went on to drop in that area right there. Yeah, that electrical damage that dog suffered from, and it don't exist anymore. There's no bodies. No, they were blown the fuck out of existence. Poof. Trump's a terrible president, bro. That's why your prices are up and everything else. He wants to go sit there and tariff somebody at 150% that manufactures 55% of our GDP. Like, homie, I bought 20 count flour tortillas that used to be like a 99 cent or $1.99. They cost $5 now. Homie, the minute you start fucking with my tacos that I can make here in America, American-made taco, like, homie, we gonna have some issues. We're gonna have some major issues. Morning, T-Con. Am I cold? Not really, Wendell, but I mean, I can be-ish. You know, I'm kind of covered up with this a little bit. A shower curtain and a fucking blanket. Other than that, I got layers and shit on. I'm pretty toasty warm, so. The only thing really cold on me was my hands. Because, like, these gloves are not thick gloves. Like, I mean, you can see through them, kind of. So, you know, it kind of protects from the wind, but if it's actually a windy day, that shit's just right in there. Because you can see the skin. You can see right through. So, it's just minor protection. I do have, like, legitimate gloves with, like, fur on the inside if I really need to have gloves on. The purple haze? I haven't had purple weed in so long. I mean, I wouldn't be against one, but, if I'm out here with a Steam Deck streaming and claiming to be homeless, people are going to start getting a little more antsy than they are. Yeah, man, I've kind of fixed my sleep schedule a little bit. I go to bed early these days. Because, I'll be up from 6 and I'll be up late. And then my brain gets frazzled and fried. And I don't know, I start thinking too much and overanalyzing shit and start stressing the fuck out. I slept pretty good last night, but I kept fucking having nightmares of getting shot, bro. Shot straight in the fucking head, boy, I'm telling you. Boom! Yeah. Yeah. So that's kind of been played on repeat in my head all morning. I'm going to go ahead and be honest with you. I'm just getting tired of getting shot. And then I appreciate that, Barry. You have a blessed rest of your day, along with everyone else tuning in or tuning out right now. And it sounds like it's starting to rain. Just little drip drops, though. I played one on the PlayStation, and then we had one on the PlayStation 2. I'd play a little bit. I was really never a big sports fan. I'll be honest with you. Like, if I was going to play sports, I'm not playing a video game. I'm going to go outside and play it. Even if I got to throw the ball to myself. And all you got to do is fucking chuck that shit up like a Hail Mary and start running and, start running and looking, boy. Start running and looking. You obviously want to pay attention a little bit what's in front of you because you might run into something if you ain't careful. But, you can easily throw the ball to yourself. And work on your own, endurance and shit like that. And, speed. Baseball, that's going to be a little bit harder to play by yourself. Kind of, I'm sure. But not really. I don't have light in here. I would show my setup, but there's a lot of trash around my spot that I need to pick up, and I've been being lazy. I need a trash bag bad. It's gotten to that point. Usually I can micromanage it and take my trash with me and not let it get so out of hand, but I went through a little depressive phase there, and it's not looking too good out here right now. My favorite sport, probably esports. I'm gonna be honest with you, physical sports, no, I'd rather be involved playing it myself or doing it myself than watching. I could give a fuck about watching. Other than that, I'm more of a game nerd. Esports, like professional gaming tournaments and shit like that. You got to realize I am a huge nerd. Trust me, I support the 49ers, but how I support them is not how a true fan supports somebody. Ew, golf? Ew. Hey, bro, I want to know what's a good idea? Whack a ball in a hole. Nah, I never cared for RuneScape. I was lucky enough to be able to play World of Warcraft. Thank you very much. Owning everybody a rogue. Not even level 60 yet. No, dead. Rogues are broken. I'm level 50. You're level 60. Yes, you just lost to a level 50 rogue. Level 55 rogue. Oh, look at you in season 4 gear here, and I'm only in season 2, and you lose. Poor baby. or you're in season 4 gear, and it's actually a pretty good one. And they're like, I don't know how you're doing that with the gear you got on right now. And it's just like, That's what happens when you get to play it all day, every day, nonstop, because I'm a kid, you know what I mean? Yeah, talk about the Burning Crusade, season 4, right at the end there. Before it went off into that fucking gay-ass fucking 2.43 patch where it was stupid fucking paladins. Ooh, Avenger Wings, Crusader Strike, one shot, motherfucker. Oh, one shot. Like, dude, what the fuck is this patch? And then they got the invulnerability bubble, and it's not like Shattering Throw exists yet, I don't think. It's been a minute. I want to say, no, that one was in there. No, that was in there. No, it did exist in there. That wasn't Wrath of the Lich King. I could have sworn Shatter and Throw was in Burning Crusade. That could at least get through their bubble. But even then, at you getting the cast of Shattering Throw off, nope, one shot. I mean, not like, bro, if you're a rogue, they would proc your cheat death. You got 3 seconds. If you don't get out of the way in 3 seconds, nope, boom. It's like, what the fuck is this patch? Yeah, the good old days. I hated that patch. Because the Palm Pyro mages, or Presence of Mind Pyroblast mages, where they pretty much just spam Pyroblast at you the entire time, they were kind of mitigatable if you're a rogue. Yeah, cool. Cloaks of Shadow, bye, bud. Like, sure, okay. Premeditation, I'll Cloak of Shadow again. Fuck you. I appreciate that, Row Quadix. Because I started to fuck around with a Warlock and Wrath of the Lich King. It was like a class I always wanted to play and liked and looked like, for the abilities it had and like all the dots and damage you'd see on like the DPS charts. And the fact you could sit there and put damage over time effects on everyone. And then you had Seed of Corruption. When it blew up, it fucking put a dot on everyone and everything else is just like, fuck yeah. Especially when you get into those big AoE fights and shit. And it's like, nah, homie, I got like 50 things on you that are life stealing you right now and I'm draining your life. Like, no. But I eventually switched to Druid because, like, I got tired of not being able to be a versatile role because I got tired of someone didn't want to be a tank. I was being a pussy about not wanting to be a tank. I could be a tank. I could be a healer if no one wanted to be a fucking healer. And then if we needed a mage, I could be a boomkin. And if we needed a melee DPS, kitty form. Meow, meow. I love the versatility. And if I ever got bored or burnt out on something I was doing, I could always switch to the role. That's the main reason I liked it. And then if you're in the water, aquatic form. Oh, I got bird form. Whee, up we go. But, yeah, I started playing Druid, Wrath of the Lich King, and, like, Cataclysm. And then I went back to Rogue for Mist of Pandaria, but I got level 90, and then, like, other shit happened, and then I more or less morphed off to League of Legends, like, incredibly hardcore than I already did over the years. I was big into Battlefield 3 and stuff. Battlefield 4 was kind of just like Battlefield 3, and I was like, yeah, I don't really care to play this one. Oh, yeah, I really got into the Druid healing, bro. I have no, like, oh my god, it would be so great. It's like, oh, look, you're about to die. No, you're not. Oh, that looks like the whole group's about to die. Blue life bloom, all that shit. Go your tree form, life bloom hits everyone. Then you got the life blossom that, like, bounces off to other people. Like, that shit was so fun with regrowth and rejuvenation too. Just like, nah, here we go. And everyone's about to die, not anymore. I love doing that shit. And albeit all the other healers are down too, I'm the only one alive. And no, like, do just like basic mana conservation and like I don't think it was intervene or innervate. I know it was like the massive mana regeneration for a druid. But yeah, I love that shit. I couldn't get enough of it. You know, nature, swiftness, healing touch, bro. Like, no, you ain't going anywhere. And then what was the one that would consume your regrowth? That would heal them as well. I know it started with an R. I think it was like reinvigorate, I think. But if you had the things on, it never took it away. Like, oh, I loved healing. Really got big into it. It's the only reason I even started playing AQ3D a little bit so much. I played as a healer. I just wanted to heal stuff. I started getting bored. I got a World of Warcraft itch to heal things, and I wasn't able to scratch it. I found something to scratch it with. I mean, that's why I haven't played support, like healer supports as much as I do. Oh, you about to die in League? No, you're not. Boosh. Soraka. Oh, no one's attacking me. Oh, I'm just going to keep healing you. Like, you're going to be A-okay. It just gets annoying when people run out of it away from you and you get out of your range to heal them. It's like, no, you went too far. I appreciate that. It's ugh, Soraka. She's a squish champ, but like, bro, she broke it if you know how to play her. I appreciate that, Ruby. Lord willing, I'll be warm and everything else. Honestly, I'm about to end the stream here soon. And go catch a bus and shit. And go get some food. Because by the time I should get to wherever I'm at, it should be things opening up and it turning into lunch. So. Monetized! I think there's something in the area that's freaking them out. I don't know if it's a hawk or a cat. They usually only make that much racket when there's a threat. Because they only make that much racket when they get up in the morning. And that's not all of them getting up in the morning making all that racket. That's just a few. So they got to see a cat or something. Because I've watched them do that and like literally get on a fence post. And there's a cat walking around the fence. And they're just like making that noise at it. Taunting it, nonetheless. I appreciate that. Swain's around. I miss the old school Swain. I hate the new one. I want the old one back. Where you actually had like the life steal, like dot damage, and then when you did go to your like crow form, like demonic form, no, you had all the crows shooting out, and when they'd come back, they'd heal you. I miss the old form. And then you actually had a root. Albeit he's got a grab pullback or like knock up, kind of like a short knock up now. But I kind of miss the old one. I have no idea, Ruby. Somewhere cheap. That's all I know. I have really got to stretch my money till the end of the month, you know. Yeah, it's Christmas right now. You know, I'm not expecting a shit ton of people come donating money to me. It's a little bit Christmas time. You know, everyone's buying gifts for their families and stuff like that. Yep. I'm just waiting for them to release Rek'Sai and Udyr and Wild Rift more than anything. Because in Wild Rift, you get movement with the analog stick on the mobile version. It ain't click to move. Like, no, it's analog. And I'm telling you, that stance dance with Udyr is going to be fun. You miss having a motorcycle? Nah. I've wanted one, but I'm more of a crotch rocket guy than I am a Harley. I got nothing against Harleys, but I'm very picky with my Harley and how it looks. Some people make it look ugly as fuck, and it's just like, how are you riding that thing? Got a nasty ass body kit on it, like hiding the sexy ass body of this bike, and like you just making me mad. Like I want to like go kick it over and break it. So you like the body kit falls off and your bike goes back to how it's supposed to look. But I mean, to each their own. You know, get the rucksack, wrap it up, put it on the back like you used to do. Or if worst case scenario, get a book bag. Quit being a bitch. Like, I love the old school Harley look. I wouldn't say old school, but like I don't know. Some people like their handlebars way the fuck up here on a Harley. Hell no. Fuck that shit. That's too crazy for me. I don't like all that. When I get off, I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, with my arms. From them being extended on a fucking 12-hour ride. Already having to keep up like a freaking 2,000-pound bike in between my legs. Albeit they don't weigh that much, but a few 100-pound bike. Let me rephrase that. Like, I'm like one of those old school type Harleys type thing. Whenever I see one, I have to take a picture of it and be like, this, that, right the fuck there. Something like that. Like, I got you. Yeah, but because of like Road Rash, I was always a huge crotch rocket fan. I'll be honest with you. They did have a couple Harleys on there, but I wasn't my go-to. I went to the crotch rockets. Like, it was like, I want to say the first Rush Hour. I think it was Rush Hour 3D. I loved the yellow bike. I think it was yellow and black. I loved the fuck out of that one. Gone, boy. I'm out this bitch. I got you. That's where it grew on me first. It grew on me as a kid. Like, it got imprinted on me as a kid. Other than that, I did like Harleys. You know, some American choppers Harleys they'd make. Like, yeah, I'd appreciate those. They ain't these ugly body kit things. Like, ugh. Albeit it's got the big handlebars, but the rest of it, no, that's a pretty bike type thing. I just can't get around the body kits. And even when they do it to like a crotch rocket, like, what did you do? You know, I feel like Ryan Reynolds and Just Friends looking at Samantha. What did you do to her? She was fine when I left. And yes, the bike's a girl, by the way. It's like any boat. What did you do to her? You're a dead man, Michael. I'm gonna kill you. No, it goes from being normal and attractive to spitting out toothpaste. In my eyes, some people may like it. Hey, it's all in the eye of the beholder. To each their own. Hey, it was your money. You spend your money how you want. Okay, Fry? Shut up and take my money. I want it and I want it now. I don't even have my headphones in. Ugh. God, I need to brush my hair. This shit ain't gonna snow, and it ain't gonna freeze. It's just gonna rain. Man, I gotta clean out my fucking hairbrush again. Hairbrush. I am brushing it. It's starting to turn into a rat's nest back there. Starting to turn into a rat's nest. I'll find a fucking splinter back in that shit. No, this is literally, this is a shower curtain. And then this is my owl blanket. You've seen this before. Hold on. Where's his face? Yeah, there it is. Nope. His face. Nope. My bad. Here's his face. No, it's one of these. Oh, wait, you're talking about one of these? Yeah, I lay on this. But I think that's what she might have been talking about. One of those emergency blankets. Yeah, I lay on that. Like I fold, instead of like me trying to lay under this thing, I fold it up and lay on it, and then I just cover myself up with this. And then I have styrofoam under this, where they fold it up. And then it just reflects all the heat back into me. So I'm able to stay warm out here without a fire. And then I curl up in the fetal position. Like I'll try to get myself on I'm a pretty small dude, so I should be able to fit. But I'll literally curl up in a fetal position and have my hands in between right here. And I'll be curled up in a fetal position. Like, it looks like it turtle shelled over me. So, like, I'm incredibly warm. My only danger is if I fart. That's my only danger. But I make myself as small as I can, so the geothermal bubble that I've created under all my blankets and stuff, it's a lot easier to heat up than heating up this entire tent. I would need an extra body in here and share the tent with me to really, like, heat this up to a point where it's actually, like, warm in here. I mean, I can warm it up, but, like, it don't take long for it to cool back down. Especially if I like open this to smoke a cigarette, no, all gone. I ain't trying to crush my headphones either. I'm gonna need that to listen to shit on the bus. I didn't see too much in the political sphere change this morning from what it did last night and what I'm keeping up with before I did go to bed. And then waking up in the middle of the night looking into, because sometimes it'll be like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, it'll be something new they've talked about, and I try to keep up with it all. What's this? Where the fuck's my lighter at? What? What? Oh. Oh, I know I'm not tweaking this bad. What? It's gotta be in my blanket, that's why. No. What? Homie. What? I would say, unless someone's got an active camo suit, there was no way in hell they were stealing this life from me. Oh, hey, Lele. Yes, Barry. Yes, hint, hint, ladies first, okay? Hint, hint, ladies first. Hot water bottle. My mod. My lighter. I found it. It was in a blankie. Too bad you tuned in at like the worst time possible. Because I'm about to have to end this stream. I'm only at 2% battery life. I gotta end this stream and like use my phone here on the battery pack and go catch a bus. So I will be streaming from the restaurant wherever I choose to eat at. But if I don't see y'all again, y'all have a blessed rest of your day. I'll see you on the next live. Well, just give me like an hour or two, Lele. I'll be back on. Have a blessed rest of your day.